Find the equation of the line which has the same gradient as the line 8y plus 4x equals to 24 and passes through the point minus 8, 12. So let me attempt to answer this question. Solution to that: you have a line given as 8y plus 4x equals to 24, and we need to find another line, and that line we need to find its equation. The slope of that very line is the same as the slope of this 8y plus 4x equals to 24. And the line also that we are to find its equation passes through this point minus 8, 12. So let me attempt to answer that. Copying this line 8y plus 4x equals to 12. Let me attempt to get the slope of this. To get the slope of this, I will try to make y subject of the formula so that I can take the coefficient of x. So in attempt to make y subject, I will now take everything to the right hand side and divide both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 8. So I'm going to have y equals to 3 minus 1 over 2x, but let me explain. Taking 4x to the right hand side, you have 8y equals to 24 minus 4x. So dividing both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 8. So dividing 24 by 8 gives answer 3. And dividing 4x by 8, we will now have answer 1 over 2, because 4 in 8 is 2. So you have 1 over 2x. So here y is already subject, so I can look for the coefficient of x, which is minus 1 over 2. Minus 1 over 2 is the coefficient of x. This is now the gradient or the slope of this line. And in the question it says the equation we need to find, or the line that we need to find, its equation, its slope is also the same as the slope of this. And I have seen that the slope of this line is minus 1 over 2. So I can now write slope m of the line we need to find is now minus 1 over 2. So I continue. So if I let a point x1, y1 to be a point on that line that I need to find its equation, and its coordinate is this, what is given, minus 8, 12. So I'll now write the formula. I'll write a formula to find the equation of a straight line. If slope is none and one point on the line is also none, I have one point on the line, I have its slope. So this is the formula. It says y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1. This is the formula we use to find the equation of a straight line if slope is given and a point on the line is also given. So I'll now substitute the slope, the value of x1, the value of y1 in this formula. So substituting, I'm going to have y minus 12. y1 is 12 because I let x1, y1 to be equals to minus 8, 12. So 12 is now y1 minus 8 is now x1. So I have substituted y minus 12 equals to minus 1 over 2, that is my m, into x minus x1, and x1 is minus 8. So I have x minus 8. So simplifying this further, opening the bracket, I now have y minus 12 equals to minus 1 over 2. The minus change to plus, so I have x plus 8. I'll continue. Taking minus half into the bracket, I will now have minus 1 over 2x, and minus 1 over 2 times positive 8 will give answer minus 4. So I'm going to take this negative 12 to the right hand side. So I'm going to have positive 12, so minus 4 plus 12 is going to be plus 8. So I have y equals to minus 1 over 2x plus 8. This is now the equation of this line that we need to find, that has slope as slope of this and passes through this point. So with this I have answered the question. So let's see the mark distribution of this according to the Waec marking scheme. The mark distribution is as follows. The first mark is the method mark. for determining the slope of the line a2y plus 4x equals to 12. So for trying to determine the slope of that line, you have the method mark. And for getting the slope as minus 1 over 2 accurately, you have the A1 mark. Next is for substituting in the formula for getting equation of a straight line, substituting the slope and the other points. So you have M1 mark if you substituted correctly, and simplifying half to the end to get the correct equation y equals to minus 1 over 2x plus 8. You have the A1 mark, that is the accuracy mark. So in total, this question 4 marks were allocated to this in the official Waec marking scheme.